going on? I'm making a little update video. I just grabbed my potato here to film with. I just got back from Latin Mass, the Latin Catholic Mass, and like I said, I said I'd make some videos, and not really much is going to be about AMC. There's my beliefs out there. Y'all heard, but today being Sunday, I think it's important. I think people need to remember to always remember God is number one. Give God the glory. It's really important. If you notice how society's decaying, and it was planned, they did this on purpose. It's a battle, a very much so spiritual battle, you may say, of good versus evil. And there's no doubt about it. You have the fake pope, insults to the pulpit that is now constantly attacking. He's attacking the people in general, but he's attacking the Latin Mass, and that should tell you everything you need to know. Now, you know that these people, the Vatican, are connected to the World Economic Forum, the globalists, Davos, connected to every one of these evil villains you could think of, BlackRock, Vanguard, the same people we fight in the AMC battle. It's another reason why AMC sticks so close to me, because we're fighting the same people. It's like I said, it's not all about money. Of course you need money. Money helps bring more freedom, better chance to control your own life. It can bring peace, but for the love of money is the root of all evil. So it's these things intertwine so much, and I think everybody needs to remember that's really important. You need to build wealth within yourself, within your soul. And you need to realize this. People have to stop being so scared to call it out or whatever. I don't know if you've noticed, but the so-called conspiracy theorists have been right about almost everything in the last few years. That's without a doubt. And if somebody wanted to debate that, like, more than easily, make a list. But a lot of us have been trying to tell y'all, get right with God. I'm not saying I'm perfect by any means. I'm a sinner. I'm far from right with God. Far from. I'm trying to. I'm working towards it. But you just look in our society, America, world. This has always been a battle of them trying to replace God. Science is the new God. That's what they want you to think. The theory of evolution, which is the biggest crock of dog done ever. It's proven. It was, Darwin, I believe, was ordered or asked by the Rothschilds and friends to do this. To write that theory of evolution. It's only so it tries to discredit God as much as possible. They've been injecting us with all sorts of things, and we've been lulled over and thought everything was normal, and they had our best interests, but they've been trying to change our DNA and destroy our structure, destroy everything they can about God. God gives us free will, and it's up to us to do good with it, to work our way back to God. God's not going to steer you, direct you. He gives you free will. You know what's right, what's wrong. And for many years, a lot of us, I kind of woke up like 15 years ago to a lot of things, but wow, within the last 3-4 years, really have woken up to the full facade, the full, matrix. And, little things they've attacked in our lives, little things, and we don't even notice them. We get used to them, and then we roll over to the next one. We have to take a stance. This goes with, your AMC. Hold the line. Hold the line. You can see the fear. Look at how they're attacking Trump. They've been attacking Trump since day one, before he was president. And I'm not saying he's perfect, and he surely isn't a savior. We only have one savior. But Trump represents a lot of us, the people, truth, and they go after it. They can't stand truth. They don't want the truth to ever come to light, and they will fight it. They will fight it in and out to the ends. They don't have anything to lose at that point, really don't have nothing to lose. So they will fight the truth. And so I say, AMC's connected to this whole thing. Hold the line. You'll be good. But, you can get down to, gold and silver. It's always good to have some gold and silver. A lot of people refer to it as God's money. I don't know if that's right or wrong to say something in that sense, but, it's one of the only physical things that we can actually put a value to. And I think there's a lot more to gold and silver than we're led to believe. You have to remember, silver is, I believe, the only metal that has that natural antibacterial trait to it. It's the only metal can be used in medical and stuff. So there's a lot more to these things, and we've got much more to learn. So we have to not stay in a box, and like I said, don't do your don't follow YouTubers and let them make decisions for you or pressure you. Use discernment, take in information, and weigh it out. There's always two sides. At least two sides to everything. Weigh it out. Use your own discernment. Take some time yourself. Walk in a park. Breathe. Get your head straight. But it's important. Now, I didn't get too far off, but going to the Latin Mass today. This is my first time to a Latin Mass. I've been trying to get myself there, and I finally have. Me and my father went over there, and it was beautiful. It was beautiful. It was much more disciplined. I was born and raised a Roman Catholic, but there was letters given to, I want to say it was Eisenhower, Vice President, and the Speaker of the House back in 58 or something, talking about how they were going to use the Roman Catholic Church to infiltrate the commies, the globalists, whatever you want to call these evil SOBs. So I always went to the Roman Catholic or the Catholic Mass, but I noticed, nowadays, what do they call it, the Novus Ordo, it's a new order, or, the Vatican II, the Catacomb Pact, or the I can't remember what it's called. But these are all things where they were trying to infiltrate our church and change things to move it towards their one world religion, as they're doing now. You have this infiltrator pope, praising abortion. And, I'm sorry, you can hate me if you want, but abortion's wrong. And I know everybody goes straight to well, what if you rape, incest? Killing a human, an innocent human, it's just wrong. It doesn't make it right. And I can understand the pain and tribulations, just the struggle. I get it. I understand, but that doesn't mean it's right to kill. We should be supporting each other, our communities, us more, not looking to the government on, oh, well, they will give me this, they'll, offer that if I do this or that. No, we need to be more a community. It's the way it's always been, to be a healthy society. Our communities, our friends, we have to be more open. They've done everything to seclude us, to make us separate. Like I said, the last one was, the Great Social Depression. They've been working on that for a long time. Anyway, you know, murder's wrong. Thou shalt not kill. You should never kill another innocent human. Period. And believe me, I've been to war, and I've had to question that. But the Latin Mass kind of helped me today, and a lot of things helped clear a lot of things up for me, at least make it clear. Um, Thou shalt not kill another innocent human, but capital punishment. If you're protecting yourself and or especially others, then that's if that's what happens, then it's all right. It's you're doing the right thing and protecting others and defending yourself. So, I just wish we can get everybody to wake up a little bit more. There's a great YouTube channel I watch on Sundays, a guy named Michael Matt, The Remnant TV, and he's traditional Latin Catholic Mass, but just very knowledgeable, and it'll help open your eyes if you're not already open to this. But I mean, you still, as much as you think you're awake or seeing things, he's very informative. I mean, very helpful, directive. So we need to get back to that. I remember even when I was younger, the stores being closed on Sunday. These are things we're supposed to observe. Glory be to God. We don't give glory to man. We need to stop. We need to stop the nonsense. There's no glory to man. Glory goes to God. And we live our life striving to be able to make it back to God. To make it back to God. To be worthy to sit with God. And if you don't live for that, you really live for nothing. And I grew up in a community. We all grew up going to religious school and churches, and then most of us, it's like, oh yeah, you go to church if you can. I mean, I'm just as guilty of it. It's horrible. I think the biggest regret of my life was ever getting away from the church. Ever. Biggest mistake ever. I mean, it is the biggest mistake. That's the foundation. It's everything. It's who you are. It's your morals. It's your values. And you will fight for what is right. You will know in your heart what's right. And yeah, that could tie back into AMC. Like I said, I don't want to keep on. It's not my thing. I'm not a financial advisor, and this is Sunday. It's the least we can do is spend and observe God. But when you know something's right, you can see the enemy. They're gonna falter, especially when we, the ones that are asking for the light and trying to expose everything, pull the dark, to the light. You can see when the enemy's scared. You can see it. It's just very clear as day. And it's happening, Look at the news. Look at, you see hippies and hippies and hippies after just nonstop with AMC, Ape, whatever, Cinemark, saying they were going to call for bankruptcy. Pretty much the day Ape is set to release, or not the day, well, technically, I mean, it was the 19th. So, market opened Monday morning, everybody was ready for Ape, but, you think it's coincidental? No, it's not coincidental. They're firing every shot they can, but they're running out. They are running out. And I know some of y'all might be new in this. Been in this a long time. At least the whole movement since January 21. I'm not scared. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not selling anything. Honestly, trying to accumulate as much as I can. I don't have a whole lot of shares. I have enough. I'm not greedy. I just hope to make the right judgment when the time comes. I don't have a lot of money to spare like that. I don't think many people really do now. And I follow things like XRP and XLM as well. I have big beliefs that they are good. XRP, I see nothing but good except one thing, and it may not be as serious but I see the World Economic Forum sponsors or has Ripple's a sponsor, Ripple XRP. And the only judgment, or I could think of is that XRP is it's trying to go worldwide, and that's a forum conference where you have worldwide big billionaires, biggest billionaires, millionaires, businesses. So Ripple needs to be on that stage. I'm hoping it was the right move. It seems like it to me. I'm not a big fan of digital currency or anything, but those are more of a cross payment, cross border situation. So, like I said, I fight that battle in hopes of a better future. And if I'm wrong, I'll admit to it for sure. I'm very cautious with anything, but I tell you what, AMC and Abe, that's our fight. We're winning big time. Just because it goes on for long. You know how some wars get dragged out for a long time, and this is a war for sure. They may have won battles along the way, and we've won a few. They probably got more battles on us. We will win the war. I can promise you. It's happening, and the glory will go to God. And I hope, everybody can make money to at least be able to live their life peacefully. But if that happens, you don't go sit on the couch and be like, well, that's it. I'm calling it quits for the rest of my life. I'm not telling you what to do with your money, but just you want to do the right thing, help people. If I can, like I said, with this channel, if I actually ever get this channel monetized and get that many viewers, I plan on doing some sort of veteran organization, because I've lost more friends, more brothers after Afghanistan back home than I have in Afghanistan, and I lost enough over there. And I'd love to help children and single parents, not just single mothers. There's fathers out there that go through hell too, and that's glossed over, which is nonsense. It's horrible. But just let's do the right things. When we accomplish this big transfer of wealth, as we call it, let's be the right people. Let's not, if we get into that higher financial position, let's never be like the people out of there now. And a lot of people like, I'd never be like that, and then little by little things change you, and you don't notice it, and you go along because you slip away from your morals, your principles, your values. It happens. I mean, you could just look back in your own life and see little things and be like, wow, those little things added up to this. I see it in my life. I do. I'm gonna say I don't have any regrets. I have a lot of regrets. So